Hey everyone, welcome to the Skookumchuck Reef. I'm the Skookumchuck Reefer, and the clownfish have spawned again. I don't know if you can see their little eggs flopping around in the current. He's making sure they're all good, and you can tell that's the he because or was it? He's got the bigger stripes. He's got the wider stripes. The wider black stripes. Yeah, that's the ticket. Don't get carried away with that. This bubble coral is really attaching well to the rock substrate there. I'm pretty happy with that. Duncans are doing very well. There's a toadstool on here, and I have no idea what his problem is because it's all totally enclasped and shrinking up, and I don't know what's going on. But you look over here. These guys downstream of it, they're all doing okay. They all seem to be fine. So I don't know what's going on there. This acan seems a little closed up for what it usually is. I do like these the scissor tails. They tend to use up the top portion of the water column, which is really nice, and they go back and forth, which is kind of cool. They use up probably about on a regular basis, probably about 4 to 6 feet of this aquarium. I suppose if I put the food source a little further away, they'd use up even more. I did find my conch. I had a silver conch in here. I have a yellow conch. I'm not sure exactly where he is today. I saw him earlier this morning, but he's moved around. Anyhow, oh no, there's a strawberry top hat that's kind of on its side. I hope he's not in distress. Now I gotta go in and straighten him out. I did find a conch down there in the middle of that sandbar. We'll see if we can get around that side of the tank, but it met its demise, and I don't know, it was upside down. I flipped it over 2 days later. You know, there was a reaction when I flipped it over, it was there for 2 days, and I checked it again because it had not moved, and unfortunately something had happened to it that was not good for its health. So this dosing pump I have here, it's got an issue for some reason. This motor stays on. It doesn't seem to pump, but it comes on, and it won't allow the program to progress. Now I had it plumbed through this. I had two tubes from this pump that would come on, and they would churn the water. The idea was it pumped it out and it pumped it in, and it moved enough volume that it stirred everything up, and then this pump would come on and move it into the aquarium with everything else. We'll just go down here with everything else that gets put into here, and then down through the bulkhead. It's the return pump, and then it goes back. There's the skimmer, and so anyhow, this Jabeo dosing pump. It's not all that old. It's only about 4 months old. Now I've got another one that's 3 years on this aquarium. It doses a whole bunch every day, 24 hours a day off of one of the pumps. It's never failed. The other 3 pumps on that one are busy. The rest of the 24 hours, they're on for at least 12 hours each, every hour for 12 hours. And it's worked flawlessly. This one seemed to be a bit quieter than the other one. There's a chocolate chip starfish. It's in this aquarium. I don't know if the fish want to show themselves off today or not. Usually when I show them the face of the camera, they all go run and hide in this aquarium. So not a very good view there. So we'll go over here. This was disappointing as well. I got to be honest with you. Very, very disappointing. Little guy has packed it in. My goodness. You look at, and I did test the waters. I found them earlier, not so long ago. I did a water change Day before yesterday, this morning he was doing good, and I don't know what happened, but the ammonia badge is looking good. The temperature seems, it's within acceptable range. So, and the water parameters, they tested okay. So anyhow, unfortunately, that's a sad thing that happened on the reef. We'll see. I guess it's kind of unfortunately for him. Unfortunately for me, unfortunately for this aquarium, we have all these Asterina starfish down at this end of the aquarium. They don't seem to be at the other end, They only seem to be at about it's a 12-foot long aquarium, and they really only seem to congregate in about the foot and a half on this end. Foot and a half. Well, foot and a half. I'll go 2 feet. We'll say 2 feet on this end of the aquarium. But the rest of the aquarium, they just really, sorry for moving so fast. Don't seem to be there. Thanks everyone for subscribing. Really appreciate that. I really can't thank the subscribers enough. I'm hoping to have a really decent 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and probably have more than one prize to give away at the 1,000 subscriber mark. So we'll see what we can do. Well, we'll see what happens. So this here's a frog spawn. This guy just started out with one head. He's doing very, very well. Very happy with that. Where this zoanthid is here in the middle of the sandbar, that's where I found the conch upside down. So it's kind of peculiar because there's really, I don't know how it got upside down. It's very disappointing anyhow, because that was a pretty cool thing, and I gave enough room around the whole outside edge between the rocks and the glass so that it could move around freely. I've got to remember where I'm putting the camera at. So this is a bivalve, came on as a hitchhiker. I've got 3 of them at the moment. I had a lawnmower blenny that ate. These guys are the backbone of my cleanup crew. These guys, the Trochus snails. They are awesome. There's that blenny, that fang-tooth blenny, hanging out in a barnacle, pretending he's a barnacle blenny, I guess. Things seem to be doing all right here. Here's that pagoda. I don't know if that's a great view of it. Can we get a shot underneath? I don't know how that shows up. It's about it's close to a foot across. Oh. Very close to a foot across. I like that kind of dark red. It looks like a dark purple on the picture we see here. It looks like a dark purple. It's a dark red algae. There's some purple sponge. Contrast with the green star polyp. I think that's pretty cool. Those guys are doing okay. So come around the corner. See, that's where my overflow is. That's the overflow. Then I run my wiring down there. Honestly, if I had redesigned this tank, if I could, I would have the overflow in the middle, and I'd have all the rockwork built up around it. I'd have the overflow right here, and I'd have the rockwork built up around it, so you wouldn't even see the overflow. It'd have twice the flow, and it'd have twice the volume flowing down it. But that's a dream. We're allowed to. Anyways, I hope everyone's having an awesome day on the reef. I hope everybody's having a really good day. And I've got some cleaning up to do. I got some figuring out to do with dosing pumps until I can get this dosing pump sorted out, or another one. I guess I'm dosing by hand. And Thanks again, everyone who has subscribed. We'll see everyone next time. Have a great day on your reef.